So Tarot Talk Tuesday. Tarot Talk Tuesday, for those of you that do not know, if it's the first time joining us, this is where we work our way through every single one of the 78 cards in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And we sort of talk about their meaning. We don't do a total ridiculous in-depth thing because we could spend 2 hours, literally, on each card.
Alice is asking about Jenna's book. Yes, we will be getting Jenna's book. It's going to take a little longer than this week, but we will get them.
Yep,
the new Blood with.
We're actually reaching out to that publisher. Believe it or not, it's on the agenda. Hopefully, we get to it today. If not, it's going to be tomorrow. But we're going to be carrying a lot of books because that seems like a really good publisher.
Pagan Portals, they've got a Hecate
Moon
book
books and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So yeah,
but
really
yes,
cool.
we will be. Yay!
So we'll be getting on to that. So Alice, keep watching this space. We'll be right there. And rumour has it you've been speaking with Jenna anyway, so hopefully she might do a little something. I'll say bub then.
Emperor card, please.
Oh, okay. So coming back to what we're actually supposed to be talking about today, this is where we work our way
Amber's
through the meanings
being induced at the hospital. Yay.
Oh, well, hope it goes well.
Good morning, Lori.
Remember to breathe, Amber. We work out. Please calm yourself. We work our way through all of the cards in the deck. We've done a lot. I've actually just started a spreadsheet this morning to kind of organise it because at some point we need to put together a playlist because if you put all this together, even when just like the 15 minutes we've been talking, we worked out we're going to be over more than 13 hours.
So it's quite a tarot class if somebody wants to.
Yeah, if you just wanted to do that, that's going to give you some kind of grounding, But your mileage may vary. So anyway, the card that we got today is...
the Emperor.
Okay, this is not the card of the day. We'll come on to that after. This
is Tarot Talk
Tuesday card where we do talk about
which is interesting because Tuesday is Mars Day, and this guy is Mars personified.
He's as Martian as they come,
yep.
really, if you think about it, isn't he?
He's Aries
totally
card,
Aries, yeah. He is, and he's all in red. Tell you, friends. Anyway, you go first. I'll shut up.
All right. The first thing I'd like to point out is that the consciousness of the magician that flows in the water of the High Priestess and through the Empress card, you can see flowing behind the throne.
You can. There's a little river there. You don't realize that.
So there's still an energy of this great flow of knowledge. You can see all the ram's heads. So he's Aries, and you might also associate this card with the Empress and the Emperor together, kind of making up that cardinal energy of spring. I always like to look at the way characters are seated, and he's facing forward. So he's talking about the present. He's asking you to look at the details there. And many of the cards have things going on with the two different feet or legs, and you'll notice that he's wearing armor on his feet. He's got like a knight's armor. So he's the emperor, but he's a hidden knight in a sense.
Wow.
And one leg is mostly covered, and one leg is revealed.
To the knee?
Yeah.
The knee is bare. Oh. Well, not bare, but...
There might be some information to be gleaned about that. And of course, he's wearing very passionate color of red for Aries. But his undergarment is blue. So again, there's this balance of masculine and feminine energy, even though he couldn't really be more masculine. He still has that hidden aspect of compassion and knowledge and flow.
Yes.
And what's that in his hands? What do you see in his hands?
Oh, just here?
Yeah, that looks like an ankh to me.
It's kind of, sort of. I mean, it's an interesting looking scepter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the eternal life.
And it's, if you think about it, the scepter, the reservoir is the other way around. It's a magical wand.
Yes,
but
instead
the
of
reservoir
holding the pummel.
is at the other end. And look where it is. Look where it's up. What energy is he calling upon here?
Yeah, and that's in his projective hand. But it's also the projective hand that we can see covered in blue.
Bayek.
Hello, Pam.
What could blue mean? Could blue indicate water or ice? And you've got those alchemical fire and ice kind of energies
very
going
much
on
like
here.
temperance in a sense.
Think about what the universe is made of, you know. The fire could well be the sun, the stars, you know, and the ice is what gives life, you know, because water, we need water to make life. Start thinking about this, and this card gets mighty deep.
And have a
really
look at his
quickly.
throne. It is like stone. He's not going anywhere.
Oh yeah. And look at his demeanor as well. I mean, he's got that long beard. This is not
Right.
this
Kind of
is
like
not
the hermit.
a young gentleman
No,
by
he's
any
like the
stretch of
hermit. He's got all the
imagination.
wisdom of the hermit, doesn't
Oh, the wisdom of ages, indeed. There, you know, and he's definitely hoary-headed, as they would say. He has white hair.
Oh.
Yeah, hoary-headed, which in Druidry, or in certainly in excuse me, my nose, it's Skittles. She's making too much bet dander. If I sneeze, please forgive me. Yeah, in Welsh myth particularly, the hoary-headed individual is the one who's wise, very learned. And, you know, it's interesting. There is so much going on here. And whenever I see this card spring up, I don't know why, but it triggers somehow in the back of my head that little crazy operetta, Gilbert and Sullivan, you know, when the constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. So this is a fella who realizes that he must give himself in service to maintain, you know, order and the scheme of things, and that his own happiness comes second to that.
Well, he's very much a father figure as well.
Very much so, but the epitome of responsibility, even when you don't want to do something. And that's kind of interesting, because there we've got that fixed, you know, because all of the fixed signs come into these cards kind of interestingly
But he's
enough.
Aries.
He's
cardinal.
cardinal, but we've got the fixed earth there of the obstinacy, the stubbornness, the concrete
The sign that
stone,
comes next, which is Taurus.
Yes, that kind of leading into. So, hey Sparky, how you doing?
And he's got the whole world in his hands. The other side is an orb.
Oh well, yes, the orb there, or the scepter, is it? Is that what's it? Mace. Sorry, it does actually indicate control of the whole, and it's kind of interesting. And quite often you'll see on a mace, although this one doesn't have it, but you often see there's an equal arm cross on top of a mace. There's some. We take so much for granted. We just see there's a beautiful crown jewel.
In the Crowley deck, there's an equal armed cross on the top of the mace.
You think about what all this stuff starts to mean, and you think about that equal armed cross superimposed over the circle of the host being brought in by the dove into the Ace of Cups. Oh, hang on a minute. It's all form and force. It's all masculine and feminine. And we've got that between the blue and the red here, the fire and the ice. And also, as Lisa says, that knightly kind of cladding to his legs here.
And we want to look at the background color.
And the bared knee. And I've said this till it makes people sick in the face.
Yes,
but
I'm going to hear it again.
you're going to hear it again. The knight never stands so tall, except when he kneels to help a child. So there is, within this, even though it's great responsibility and great authority, there is still that sense of service and duty and responsibility.
We want to look at the background color too, because it's orange, like the strength card. So again, there's that balance of love under will kind of thing.
Oh, love under will is indeed all of the law, isn't it? The whole of the law. We're getting into. My goodness gracious me.
So what does this card mean in a reading?
What does it mean in a reading? Well, father.
Stability, father, responsibility, success.
Duty.
Endurance.
Mm-hmm. Look, all of that good stuff. So, again, you know, one card in isolation can say so much, but it's how it tells that story.
Right, it needs the other fillers for the story.
In consort with the others that it appears. And you know, who is the Emperor's consort in this particular layout that we have, you know? I love this card. It's kind of interesting. It's...
I think I love them all.
How can you not?
Even the more difficult
How can you not? I mean, there's just... The other thing that gives me that kind of fixed earthy thing, his whole background is mountains here, you know, which shows,
But they might be the mountains that the strength lady climbed.
Oh, see, there you go. Isn't it fun? Isn't it
All
fun?
right, so
You
I'm
know
gonna
what? We
shuffle up
wish
and we're
we
gonna
we
have
wish
part
we
of it.
had Pamela Coleman Smith available for this particular.
Oh my
We would
goodness.
like to have her as a guest.
We could just channel her.
Well, you can do that. That's not my gig.
And
So there you go. 11s are very, very compact, and but then again, that's almost like the energy of the Emperor, isn't it? Here's what's necessary. Do it.
Aries, bag the
Do
smoke
it.
straight up the middle.
Bags of smoke
just
straight
do
up the
it.
middle. Yeah.
Do it.
This is what we've got to do. We're going to do it. There's no question. There's no. Oh well, I think maybe no. We're doing it. Thank you so very much for joining us. It's always a pleasure. Do please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends all about us. Shove it around everywhere. We want to be less of a well-kept secret.